Hello, class. So today we are going to present our project for the Restore Medical Clinics, and this is for the course of International Marketing. I am Mariana, and the group is formed by me, Andres, Ola, Gabriel, and also Josue. Okay, Restore Medical Clinics is a multidisciplinary clinic that operates under the umbrella of the Restore International. It has a team of highly skilled health professionals in different specialties. They are located in Ottawa, and they have a focus on vulnerable communities. The mission that they say is to provide hope and restoration to victims of conflict and poverty through medical services. The services include urgent care, telemedicine, family medicine, specialist care, pharmacy, laboratory, and also Botox. Okay, we prepare a SWOT analysis for the company, and the strengths include the medical expertise of the team, also the variety in the services, the humanitarian focus, because they have a focus on immigrants, refugees, and minorities. Also, they are already providing telemedicine with the family physicians. Then they have international initiatives. They are innovating with the medicine, and also they are already managing the waiting time. For the weaknesses, we found that there's a lack of brand awarenesses. There's also no social media strategy. There's also a lack of marketing team and also resources. And finally, an absence of proposal for the investors. In opportunities, we check that there's an increased healthcare demand. At the same time, there's a lack of healthcare offer in the local market. There is also less barriers for international healthcare professionals. And also, there's an opportunity for telemedicine in a variety of specialties. And finally, the international alliances. Then, for the threats, we found that there are competitors that are already positioned. There's also a shortage in medicine. Also, the healthcare regulations can vary over the time. And finally, there's a shortage for the healthcare professionals in Canada. Okay, so the next is going to be Josue, and he's going to explain about the competitors and the market.
Hi, so yes, I'm going to explain about the market analysis and the competitors. So, as Mariana mentioned, Restore International is a unique healthcare provider that focuses on providing care for vulnerable populations. This global healthcare market is a massive and rapidly growing industry. It is expected to grow to over 70 trillion by 2030. The main competitors for Restore International will be the walk-in clinics that are convenient and affordable healthcare option for people who need to see a doctor without an appointment. And Restore International Clinic is staffed by a team of experienced healthcare professionals who are passionate about providing care for vulnerable populations. As you know, in Canada, the government gives the funding for the healthcare market, and it's only for citizens and not for people that it's newcomers or vulnerable populations. So Restore International is based for help those people. Next slide, please. So based on the international marketing strategy, our strategy will be the B2B relations. We seek to be an organization with a shared commitment to social justice and giving healthcare to everyone. In our B2B focused strategy, it could be the implementation of customer relationship management that will help to have a one-to-one connection with crucial audiences with the healthcare industry. The personalization lies at the heart of our communication strategy because it will use the data that we gather through our CRM efforts, and then we will base or specific profiles on the stage of the relationship with our clinic, and we will give advised mm, the, the the medicaments and also the service. Next slide, please. So the four-piece marketing strategy in summary. For the product, we are good. We will have to improve it, the brand repositioning and own media enhancement. Also, in the price, we will have to maintain, remain the competitive and profitable. And for place, we will have to improve the online call to action to website, direct marketing, and for promotion, we will have to improve too, giving social, also the customer relationship management and the B2B media focus that I have explained. At the next slide, our friend Ola is going to explain the next slide.
We have three key strategies that we intend to suggest for implementation. One is the social media strategy, the website optimization, and traditional marketing strategies. Next slide, please. So for the social media strategy, we looked at the available data for Restore Medical Clinic's social media pages. And there are three of those: Facebook, Instagram, and LinkedIn. And from the figure you can see on your screen, there's very little to no engagement on most of the posts that are being sent. And there's a reason for that, which we explained explicitly in the next slide as to how this could change for the organization. Next slide, please. So the first thing that we think is crucial for Restore Medical Clinic to do is marketing campaign goals. The organization has to set that campaign goal for social media use. What do we want to achieve? And from our interaction with the organization, we think the first important thing for this platform is to repurpose some of the contents that are on the website, not only to promote what the clinic does, but also to further show what the clinic represents and through other means of media use that are not just static photos and text. So these goals have to be set, and that they have to connect with understanding the ideal customer profile on social media. While the kind of people who would specifically go to a website to seek health support for their health are different from people who just interact on social media and may come about what Restore Medical Clinic does. So a lot of research has to go into that, and that would also lead into the kind of curated content that the organization is going to be putting out on their social media platform. And the best way to also make sure that these contents are at par with the competitor is through competitor research, which will also reveal how other competitors who strive to do the same thing present themselves on social media. And that this will also help the clinic to emphasize its market differentiation, what makes it to stand out among the others, which we have been emphasizing so far about catering to underserved communities and vulnerable people, not just in Canada, but outside of Canada. Also, these will be important for designing the promotion content, how the clinic intends to reach out to other other communities of users on all these social media platforms, which will lead into creating a call to action with every post that they put out there to convert would-be funders into funders, to convert just visitors into clients, and to also build a relationship that will sustain their loyalty in the long run. So I'll be handing over the next section to Andres, who is going to talk about the website and technicalities for improvements.
Thank you, Ola. So, as we just mentioned, the website is going to be very important since it will be the hub of clinics communication, meaning that all the channels we use, both online and offline, will have a call to action to it. That is why we need to ensure that it is a place easy to navigate and that it will achieve the desired retention, as well as positioning a good configuration in terms of search. So some of the findings that you will find in detail in the written document are, as you can see on your left hand side, the UX and UI design, things such as improve the use of color codes, the fonts, the sizes. Also, we found some elements like buttons on the site that currently are very hard to visualize due to the lack of contrast. And on the right hand side, you'll find some recommendations or some findings regarding the search engine optimization. The website, for instance, does not use strategic tags to enhance organic traffic based on Google search, for instance. And also the URLs on the website do not have clear hierarchy or structure. So if we go to the next, please. We are here highlighting the recommendations, as just mentioned, basically on design. Create a design strategy system is critical to enhance user experience. Also, things such as mobile responsive is critical in order to make easy, navigation for potential customers and investors. And with respect to search engine optimization, definitely we need to increase or to improvements in our strategy for search and some basics in order to enhance architecture for developing our URL website to be more easy the way of finding our website. So now I'm handing over to Gabriel with traditional marketing strategy.
Thank you, Andre. Restore Medical Clinic's immediate goals are to connect with their audience and then bring awareness to their immediate community, and also become to reach their potential donors and sponsors. And Restore Medical Clinics can use traditional marketing to achieve those goals. So they can bring awareness to their urgent care services by reaching their audience directly and personally through social and informative community events. And then also it's crucial to document and create content from those events to repurpose on their social platforms, which will help them reach their sponsors as well. And we recommend they focus on um, health and safety training programs, providing informative services and resources, and also providing community support and services. Next slide. So some of those programs we recommend they offer for the health and safety training programs. So CPR training, earthquake preparedness, first aid training, some informative resources and information we recommend they offer are for nutrition and diet information and substance abuse risks. Also, community and support programs that they can offer are community lunch programs, feeding the needy, and then also fundraisers to raise money for vulnerable groups. Next slide. And then also for evaluation, it's important to monitor their progress to see how they are progressing. So for one thing they can monitor is their brand awareness, and they can monitor that through surveys and website analytics. Also reach and engagement, which can be monitored through website traffic, social media followers, and then also monitoring content effectiveness. So are there consumers coming online, and is there inquiries online through their website? Are partners and sponsors requesting collaborations? Also conversion rates. So is there they're looking at their clinic foot traffic, also customer feedback, so community and patient satisfaction. Also their return on investment, so they can compare their marketing costs with their revenue and sponsorships. And then long-term results, which would be looking at trends over time, so death rates and hospitalizations in their area. Okay, and thank you for viewing our presentation.